History of dinosaurs. How did they collapse? What happened a day after their collapsed? Are you ready to travel back in time to an era when giant reptiles roamed the earth? Join me on this epic adventure as we explore the world of dinosaurs. From the towering Brachiosaurus to the ferocious Tyrannosaurus rex. History of dinosaurs. Millions of years ago, the world was a very different place. It was a time when massive creatures roamed the earth, creatures that we now know as dinosaurs. These magnificent beasts came in all shapes and sizes, from the smallest of bird-like creatures to the mighty giants that could reach up to 100 feet in length. Their reign lasted for over 165 million years, until their ultimate demise some 65 million years ago. The story of the dinosaurs began during the late Triassic period, around 230 million years ago. At that time, the Earth was a very different place. The continents were still connected into a single supercontinent called Pangaea, and the climate was hot and dry. It was during this time that the first dinosaurs appeared, evolving from reptilian ancestors. These early dinosaurs were small and agile, and they quickly spread across the planet. Over time, the dinosaurs evolved and adapted to their environments. Some, like the massive sauropods, grew to enormous sizes and developed long necks to reach the tops of trees for food. Others, like the swift velociraptor, evolved to become swift and deadly predators, with sharp claws and teeth to catch their prey. For millions of years, the dinosaurs ruled the Earth, dominating every ecosystem they inhabited. They were the ultimate survivors, adapting and thriving in even the harshest environments. But then, something happened that changed everything. A massive asteroid impact occurred around 65 million years ago, triggering a catastrophic chain of events that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. In the aftermath of the impact, the Earth was plunged into darkness as the dust and debris from the impact blocked out the sun. Temperatures plummeted, and the world became a very inhospitable place. The dinosaurs, unable to adapt to these sudden changes, began to die out. Within a few 100,000 years, they were all gone, leaving behind only their fossilized remains as a testament to their once great existence. Despite their extinction, the dinosaurs continue to captivate our imaginations. They are a reminder of a time long gone, and a testament to the power of evolution and adaptation. From the tiny bird-like Archaeopteryx to the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, these magnificent creatures continue to fascinate and inspire us to this day. How did they collapse? As the asteroid struck the Earth, a massive explosion rocked the planet. The impact caused a catastrophic chain of events that would ultimately lead to the extinction of the dinosaurs. The resulting shockwaves sent tsunamis racing across the oceans, triggering earthquakes and volcanic eruptions that spewed ash and debris into the atmosphere. The darkness and cold that followed would be the death knell for the mighty beasts that had roamed the earth for millions of years. The impact was devastating. Trees were uprooted, rocks were shattered, and the ground shook violently. As the dust began to settle, the enormity of the destruction became clear. Entire forests had been leveled, and rivers had been diverted. The skies were filled with smoke and ash, blocking out the sun and plunging the world into darkness. The dinosaurs, already weakened by the changing climate, were unable to cope with the sudden loss of food and habitat. Many of the herbivores, such as the Triceratops and Stegosaurus, were the first to go. With their food sources wiped out, they starved to death. The carnivores, such as the Tyrannosaurus rex and Velociraptor, fared only slightly better. Without prey to hunt, they too began to die off. But it wasn't just the immediate effects of the impact that caused the dinosaurs' demise. The long-term consequences of the asteroid strike would prove to be just as devastating. The massive amounts of dust and debris thrown into the atmosphere blocked out the sun's rays, causing a global cooling effect. This led to a dramatic drop in temperature, as much as 10 degrees Celsius in some areas, and a significant change in climate. The resulting cold and darkness caused widespread plant and animal die-offs. The forests and fields that once sustained the dinosaurs were replaced by barren wastelands. Many of the smaller animals, such as insects and rodents, were unable to adapt to the new conditions and also died out. This created a domino effect that ultimately led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. The impact also had a profound effect on the oceans. The massive tidal waves generated by the asteroid strike sent walls of water racing across the seas, triggering a global tsunami. The resulting waves were hundreds of feet high, devastating coastal areas, and wiping out many marine species. The marine food chain, which the dinosaurs relied on, was completely disrupted, leading to the extinction of many ocean-dwelling creatures. In the end, it was a combination of factors that led to the downfall of the dinosaurs. The asteroid strike, the resulting impact on the climate and environment, and the disruption of the food chain all played a part in their ultimate demise. But while the dinosaurs may be gone, their legacy lives on. The fossil record they left behind provides a glimpse into a world that was once ruled by these incredible beasts and continues to fascinate and inspire scientists and enthusiasts alike. A day after collapsed. It was a day like no other. The world had changed forever. The dinosaurs, the rulers of the Earth for millions of years, were gone. It was a catastrophic event that left a lasting impact on the planet, one that we still feel today. The sun rose on a world that was unrecognizable. The once lush forests and towering mountains were gone, replaced by a desolate landscape. The skies were dark, the air thick with ash and dust. The few creatures that survived the extinction event wandered through the barren wasteland, searching for food and water. In the aftermath of the disaster, life was struggling to survive. The extinction of the dinosaurs had left a void in the ecosystem, and it would take millions of years for nature to rebuild itself. The mammals, small and insignificant during the reign of the dinosaurs, would eventually evolve and take their place as the dominant species on the planet. As the day went on, the survivors began to realize the true extent of the devastation. The massive asteroid impact had caused earthquakes and tsunamis that wiped out coastal cities and towns. Fires raged across the globe, fueled by the debris thrown into the atmosphere by the impact. The sun was obscured by the ash, causing global temperatures to drop dramatically. The once mighty dinosaurs, with their enormous size and strength, had been unable to survive in this new world. Their extinction left a profound impact on the planet, one that would shape the course of evolution for millions of years to come. As the day wore on, the survivors struggled to adapt to their new environment. The lack of food and water was a constant struggle, and many of the smaller species were at risk of being wiped out completely. But life, as it always does, found a way to survive. The mammals began to evolve and adapt, taking advantage of the absence of their larger predators. After the catastrophic event that wiped out the dinosaurs, only a handful of species were left to repopulate the planet. These species were the ones that were able to adapt and survive in the new world that was drastically different from what they had known before. One of the most successful species to emerge from the ruins of the dinosaur world was the mammals. These small, furry creatures had previously been overshadowed by the massive dinosaurs, but in the post-apocalyptic landscape, they were able to thrive. With the large predators gone, the mammals were free to explore new niches and evolve into a wide variety of different species. One of the earliest groups of mammals to emerge after the extinction event were the monotremes. These strange creatures, which include the platypus and echidnas, lay eggs instead of giving birth to live young. They were able to survive in the harsh conditions that followed the extinction event by burrowing underground and feeding on insects and small invertebrates. Another group of mammals that emerged in the wake of the dinosaur extinction were the marsupials. These animals give birth to underdeveloped young, which they then carry in a pouch until they are mature enough to survive on their own. Marsupials were able to thrive in the New World by filling ecological niches that had been vacated by the dinosaurs. For example, the kangaroo evolved to fill the role of large herbivore, while the Tasmanian devil became a fierce predator. But perhaps the most successful group of mammals to emerge after the extinction of the dinosaurs were the placental mammals. These animals give birth to fully developed young, which are nourished by a placenta inside the mother's womb. Placental mammals were able to outcompete other groups of mammals by evolving a wide variety of different adaptations that allowed them to live in a range of different environments. Some of the earliest placental mammals to emerge after the dinosaur extinction included small shrew-like creatures that fed on insects and other small invertebrates. Over time, these animals evolved into a variety of different forms, including bats, rodents, and primates. Primates, in particular, were able to evolve a number of adaptations that allowed them to thrive in the New World, including forward-facing eyes that allowed for depth perception and opposable thumbs that allowed for tool use. As the years passed, more and more species of mammals emerged and diversified. Some of these species went on to become the dominant animals in their respective ecosystems, while others remained relatively obscure. But all of them were united by a common thread. They were survivors, able to adapt and thrive in a world that had been completely transformed by the extinction of the dinosaurs. Discoveries of dinosaurs. In the summer of 1902, a team of paleontologists embarked on a journey to the American West in search of ancient fossils. Little did they know, they were about to uncover some of the most fascinating secrets about the dinosaurs that once roamed the earth. As they began to dig, they discovered a set of strange, tooth-like structures that seemed to belong to no known species. After careful analysis, it was determined that these structures belonged to a previously undiscovered dinosaur, which they named Deinonychus. This discovery challenged the long-held belief that all dinosaurs were slow and lumbering, proving that some were actually agile and fast-moving predators. In the 1960s, another breakthrough occurred when a team of scientists found a fossil of a creature that appeared to have both bird-like and reptilian features. This fossil, named Archaeopteryx, provided compelling evidence for the theory of evolution, as it was believed to be a transitional species between dinosaurs and modern birds. But perhaps the most groundbreaking discovery of all came in 1990, when a nearly complete skeleton of a T-Rex was found in South Dakota. This specimen, nicknamed Sue, was not only the largest and most complete T-Rex ever found, but it also contained evidence of injuries and diseases that shed new light on the behavior and health of these ancient creatures. Another fascinating discovery was made in 2010, when a team of scientists found a fossilized nesting site of a new species of dinosaur named Cytipedi. This discovery offered rare insight into the reproductive behaviors of dinosaurs, as the nests contained a large number of eggs and well-preserved embryos. And in 2016, a team of paleontologists in Argentina uncovered the remains of a massive dinosaur, believed to be the largest creature to ever walk the earth. Dubbed Patagotitan, this dinosaur weighed an estimated 70 tons and was over 120 feet long. These discoveries, and many more like them, have greatly expanded our understanding of the dinosaurs and their place in the history of life on Earth. They have challenged our assumptions and forced us to reconsider what we thought we knew about these incredible creatures. And who knows what other secrets lay buried beneath the earth, waiting to be uncovered by the next generation of paleontologists.